Yeah, the Champions League is over, done and dusted. It was a night. We had a night of remontada. We had a night of upsets. But at the end of the day, the low block people they have it. It was a game against remontada and low block. But congratulations to the Gunners. Congratulations. My name is Olabola. Welcome to my channel. I'm here with Okpe, and together it's like we are back home after the Champions League. No, we were actually in Spain to watch that match, and we are back home to talk about the Premier League. The Premier League is coming back with a lot of fire this weekend. Liverpool, they're almost there. They are 1 foot away from winning the title. And we have, after Liverpool, Arsenal. Arsenal normally they have their title already, because their second position normally is Arsenal title. So the first and second in Premier League table is confirmed. But from the third position, which is now Newcastle United.
Yes.
From nowhere, Newcastle is now occupying the third position on the log. And so from the third position to the seventh position is going to be fireworks towards the end of the season. So we are going to look at the matches from top to the seventh position in the Premier League. So in the first position in the Premier League, we have Liverpool. Second position, we have Arsenal. Third position, we have Newcastle. Fourth, Nottingham Forest. Fifth, Man City. Sixth, Chelsea. Seventh, Aston Villa. So it's going to be a cracker in the Premier League this towards the end of the season, because from the third position to the seventh position, everybody they have the potential to qualify for the Champions League. Yeah. So it's going to be qualification for Champions League. So let's look at the first game, which is Liverpool versus Leicester City. Okay, over to you.
Okay. Yeah, hello everyone. So the game Liverpool versus Leicester City is a game for Leicester at home. And Leicester, who are battling the relegation zone, like for recent matches, they have lost all their games, their last 10 games, both over the way to in the Premier League, despite changing their manager earlier in the season. So the game is a game for Liverpool to win and be able to get hold of,
and to consolidate on the title.
Yes, they should be able to get hold of the title with that match. Yes, for them to.
So Leicester City is one against. What's the position of Leicester City?
Leicester City, they are 19.
19. So it's going to be first versus 19.
Yeah.
And so the Liverpool occupying the first position, that they will be playing against Leicester City, who are in the 19th position on the block. Congratulations to Liverpool. Well, I believe they are there already, because do you see any upsets?
No. They just need few games to be able to.
I think one or two. If they have another 2 wins, I think Liverpool should be there.
Yes, due to Arsenal's recent matches.
Wow! Congratulations to Liverpool. They are already there. Arsenal will be playing.
Arsenal will be playing Ipswich away from home.
Arsenal will be playing Ipswich away from home.
Yes.
Ipswich, that team, they are very, very, very young, talented, vibrant side. Do you think they can cause any upset against Arsenal?
Well, I don't think so, because Arsenal now, like, even if they have a Premier League and a Champions League game coming, they will be able to use most of their key men in the game. So that they're going to maintain their top 2 spots in the.
But I don't think Arsenal have anything to worry about, considering the fact that their Champions League game against PSG is still some days away.
Yeah,
so they were able to come up with their firepower, considering the fact that they are coming with high spirits, after the defeat, after defeating Real Madrid against all odds, at a point when everybody believed that Real Madrid can do the comeback. Go and watch my video. Up Gunners. Go and watch my video where I gave the accurate prediction about that game. I said that it's going to be a go 2.5, and it actually played that way, because I believed in Arsenal, and I actually had confidence in Arsenal. Arsenal could actually go ahead to win that game at the Bernabeu, and they did just that. So you can go ahead and check our previous video and see our predictions there. Then I want to see what the point between the gap between Arsenal and the third position.
Well, it's 4-point gap.
So at the moment, what's Arsenal point?
63 points.
Arsenal is having 63 points, and the fourth, is it the fourth? The third person is having
59.
59. So it's just 4 points between Arsenal and Newcastle. You don't think Newcastle this time might decide to take the to take Arsenal trophy? Well, it's possible because it's just one game in between. 4 points is just like almost like one game, 1.5 game. If one game is gone, it will be 3 points, and maybe just one draw, and that would just be it. Do you see any upset? Because the way Newcastle, trashed Crystal Palace during the week, 5 unreplied goals. That was really that was massive. With the firepower that Newcastle are coming with, do you think they can cause upset for Arsenal?
Well, what I see is that they have a fixture against a good team too. They just came back from the Champions League in the name of Aston Villa.
So Newcastle is playing Aston Villa this weekend away from home. Wow.
So and Aston Villa are also trying to fight for their top spot in the Champions League. So what I expect is that Aston Villa is going to win the game. They are trying to climb over Chelsea and Man City, so I don't really see Newcastle doing Arsenal.
Because Aston Villa they occupy the 7th position now. I think it's just a point away, or a point or two between them and Chelsea.
A point. No, they are the same point with Chelsea. A point away from Man City.
A point away from Man City. The same point with Chelsea. So they want to push everything to make sure that
this weekend.
They want to do everything, because a win or even draw for them would take them above Chelsea.
Yes.
And everybody, from that 1st to 7th position, they have Champions League qualification on their mind. So everybody's coming out with everything that they have. With every firepower that they have to put in everything to make sure that they are able to come up with something to be able to win any game that they have now between now and the end of the season, if they have any chance to qualify for Europe. Then the 4th game
is Nottingham Forest. They are going to play on Monday.
Nottingham Forest will be playing
on Monday away from
Nottingham Forest is playing Tottenham.
Yes, away from home. It's struggling Tottenham are trying to escape, like make top 10, something like that. Yes, so I think we'll play away from home. So
that game will not be easy too. So in fact, this weekend game, no one for those top 7. I don't think anyone is easy for anybody.
No, I can't say that.
No one is easy for anybody this weekend, because Tottenham will be playing.
We'll be playing
Nottingham Forest. And Nottingham Forest, they are occupying the
top 4.
Top 4.
Yeah, presently, and they have injury players, so it's going to affect them. I think Spurs going to win the game.
And that will make them to drop points.
Yes.
Because between 1st and 7th, if you drop any point around that, between that 1st to 7th, there's tendency for you to go down for the next person to come up.
Yes, and exactly that's if Man City and Aston Villa take their chances this weekend, so they're going to try
between that 1st to 7th, who is the whipping boy for me is Chelsea.
Chelsea.
The people that are not likely to meet up the Champions League.
Yes, it's Chelsea, because they have a very lacking pattern of play presently. Like they don't really have a pattern of play. They are playing in the league. They are just struggling, trying to push forward, and anybody can just come out and score a goal for them. They don't have anything like that.
So between that 1st to 7th, Chelsea is the weak link there.
Yes, to me, with the way they have been playing, other teams in the top 7 are.
I'm crying for my Chelsea, man. Chelsea might not qualify for Champions League, because the way they are playing, their level of inconsistency is really very annoying, honestly. Yes. Considering the fact, the way they play their Champions, their Conference League over the week, it was really very, very annoying. That was yesterday.
Yes.
They lost that game 2-1 in their own home against a team that they trashed 3-0. Last week. So I don't think that. And Chelsea will be playing Fulham this weekend. And Fulham now.
Yes.
Fulham with their firepower. Do you think Chelsea can get anything from that game?
Well, it's an away game for Chelsea, and Fulham are having a very, 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 very good season. So what I expect is that the game, the chance to try and get to draw, it'll be okay for them, but I don't really see them.
Manchester United will.
Well, Manchester United was is a no game for
Considering the drama in the Europa, the Mayu game in the Europa, the comeback. So are they the comeback king now or what?
Well,
9 goals. Do you think they will not be exhausted?
Well, what the manager,
Considering the Europa game.
yeah, what the manager said during after the press conference, it was like we need to try and use their young players to play Premier League games, so we need to just allow the main players to rest for their upcoming Europa League games.
Exactly. Everton Man City. And that is going to be a cracker of a game.
Yeah.
That game is going to also be very, very difficult for Man City. But Man City, considering their last weekend game, they were down 2-0.
And they got up
And from 2 goals down, they went ahead to win that game. 5-2.
5-2, yeah.
Wow.
Well, what I see is that Man City, they are getting their comeback, and that's another thing. Like, they are not really playing for that competition presently. They are outside the FA Cup, they are going to have later during the season. So what I see is that Man City should be able to get 3 points on that game. Because it will be like a revenge game for what happened in their own earlier this season. Like, they drew the game 1-1. So it should be a revenge game for not being informed, and they should be able to get 3 points and play that top of stocks in the
Wow. Congratulations to Man City. It's like they are finding their foot gradually. So well, that's what we have done now. We have been able to review the top 7. So watch out for our next video on match predictions. We've done the top 7, and please do well to subscribe. My name is Olabola. Please watch out for our prediction. The next video is going to be match prediction.